This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. H. Mitchell tripped up for the tackle.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw on third. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Grant behind the line. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be changing the route. To the air on second down. He's got the back in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. It's a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's in for the score. Touchdown. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. the 35. He's loose. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Going to swing it on second down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. He wants to throw it again. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make play.
It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Quick screen to the speedster outline. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. New set of downs after the completion. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. Right on target this time. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. All wideouts, no backs. He wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Valentine. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low.
Turning it on! Quick step and go! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal for the offense. Looking to throw. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake. As the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Downs into the end zone for a touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got it near midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense takes the field eager to go. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Red pass, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude
gets it in there for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it.
Ain't no fucking way.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this offense is back on the field. Motion from the back. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the outside to the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Uncorks one to the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those.
Looking for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game. And down he goes back at the 3.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football, and you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space there.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He's got it near midfield. And the returner will be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll take it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The give on the inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Harris back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that... be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quick release by the QB. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Got the quick pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks... Great place to... this offense. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up. And we have breaking news. They score yet. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than...